a hard shot from Steve McKenna, and still able to make that stop. And the Blues clear the zone. 5 on 5. Haven't been able to say that too much now.
No. Penalty going, oh, what's that?
Wow, Storr got run. And O'Donnell is pounding away at one of the Blues.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
Everybody's in now.
He got popped by Courtnall, and I'm not sure if it was a deliberate play. Courtnall going around the net. Jamie Storr just over to the left side of the post. And Storr went down. I mean, he went down hard. I'm not sure if he's truly shaken up at all. Truly shaken up. I think more startled than anything. Let's take a look. Storr stops the puck, sets it up. Let's watch Courtnall here. Oh boy, his mask came fully intact with the crossbar, with the joint of the crossbar now. And he gets hammered by O'Donnell. And Jamie Storr, frustrated with that, fires off the lid. One thing to keep in mind when Jamie Storr came out, he was trying to do a little bit of blocking there. He's trying to create a little interference. He was trying to force Courtnall to go a little bit wider than that. So he did step out, but Courtnall went over and above with that shot on Jamie Storr. And this isn't something uncommon in playoff hockey. See a goaltender that's playing well, you try to rattle him a little bit. This has happened.
Eddie Belfour in that series?
Eddie Belfour. You go back to last year when Fuhrer was knocked down by Nick Kypreos, so a couple of years ago. I mean, these things happen, and they're not fair game, goaltenders aren't. They're not fair game to give them a nudge, no matter where they are on that ice. I think Storr is pretty fortunate by the impact of his head hitting the post. Constant ringing. It's a little bit of a disorientation factor right there.
But that is a common tactic, right? A goaltender's on top of his game. You're trying to shake him up one way or the other. And whether it comes from the coach or not, maybe it's a veteran player like Courtnall. Hey, I got to do something. And something was done.
I have a feeling Jamie Storr won't be intimidated by that, though. Maybe if he was an 18-year-old kid just coming out of junior hockey.
And as it shakes out, O'Donnell picks up the 5-minute penalty, and that's the only penalty up on the board.
Man.
For the major for fighting by himself. As the stick blade carromed into the crowd, the puck stayed in. McGinnis put his stick up in Murray's face. Here's Hull in front. Stopped by Storr. Shot is stopped as well. It's the Jamie Storr story here tonight in L.A.
What a marvelous way to bounce back after getting rocked. After getting hit into the post, a great way to bounce back. A key save, a big save. There's still 10 minutes left in this hockey game and a 5-minute power play. It's huge for the St. Louis Blues right now, who go into this power play 0 for 7 with only 5.5 minutes of attack time in 13 minutes. And Jamie Storr shuts down the little holes on Brett Hull first, and then he shuts her down on the rebound right after that. That's a classic kick save and a beauty with the right skate. Hull is denied. Then Duchesne is denied. And, oh, Rob Blake just hammers Campbell. I mean, hammers him.
And then peers over him as well.
That's why he was named the best defenseman at the Olympics in Nagano. Over so many world-class players there at that tournament, he was your best defenseman. That's how good Rob Blake is.
The rough stuff between these two teams should not surprise you. In the 4 meetings in the regular season, they combined for 39 fighting misconduct and game misconduct penalties. Had 5 such penalties in game 1 of this series. O'Donnell, however, gets the first one here of fighting and a misconduct here in game 3. 3-0 Kings as the Blues try to get on the board with a lengthy, major power play advantage here. Kings get to it, fire it down.
Joseph Stumple took that shot, and he deflected it. That was a good play by Stumple.
Here's Yake back behind the net as the power play carries on. Getting a pick there by Yake allows Turgeon to come out of the corner. All sorts of players in traffic in front. Work it back. Here's Pronger to McGinnis. Lets it go. Shot is stopped. Rebound. They score. On the rebound in front, it's Pascal Réaume. And the Blues are on the board. Thanks to the power play, it's 3-1.
Only a matter of time And you go back to the very beginning for the Los Angeles Kings when they talked about the discipline. You give them another 8 power play chances, they're going to make you pay. The big gun isn't even on the ice. Brett Hull went off for a line change. Pascal Rayom's in front of the net. The first shot is stopped by Jamie Storr, and he's got no chance on the second one as Rayom just tips it underneath between the legs of the goaltender Jamie Storr. I mean, for Sean O'Donnell's sake, as this game goes on, he hopes he doesn't have to look back on this one as the biggest turning point of this hockey game. Sitting off with a 5-minute penalty, major penalty, and they're still on the power play for 3:35.
For Pascal Rayom, he no longer has to just be known for the fact that his sister is Mahone. He's got a Stanley Cup playoff goal to his credit now, the first of his NHL career. 3-1, it's a power play goal for Pascal Rayom. Off for Brett Hull. And we are quickly reminded, as you point out, Panger, this is just a 2-goal hockey game with a lot of time left. Rayom for McInnes and Pronger at 9:59.
Next save's going to be a big one now for Jamie Storr, too. Real big one right there.
Here's Jim Campbell, who had the big goal in the last game. Couldn't break through. Kings get to it. Pronger, though, gloves it off the glass. Throws towards the front of the net. Caroms off the backboard. And Campbell is there. Comes back to the point now. Duchesne cross for Pronger. Campbell avoided most of that check. Worked free for Hull now. Back for Duchesne. Cross for Pronger. Lets it go. Trying to play the cattle up the end. But center. They score! It's Brett Hull on the power play. And all of a sudden, it's 3-2.
How do you like that? One quick play. And this very resilient St. Louis Blues squad have made this a hockey game. 3-2 deficit now. Nearly 9 minutes left in the game. Steve, they still remain on the power play. 2:31 left. A quick play from the side. Jamie Storr's got no chance. He's trying to get up right here. Campbell dishes off the backhander. Look who's all alone. Where the heck is everybody? Brett Hull standing there. Basically, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. He's not going to miss that.
With that playoff goal, Brett Hull ties Gordie Howe, Mr. Hockey, for 13th on the all-time list of postseason goals. I think Sean O'Donnell is thinking about it right about now. Although I'm not sure you could fault him. And wouldn't every coach in the league want your defenseman to do that exact same thing? Here come the Kings, short-handed. Russell Corbin up the wheels. Has Galley with them. Just behind him. Couldn't kick it off his skate to him. Here's McInnes now. McInnes gets to it. He'll slap it in. Look for the Carom. Stumper couldn't clear. Kept in. And it's gloved out by the Kings. 1:50 left in the 5-minute fighting major to Sean O'Donnell. And the Blues have been able to score twice. Here's how McInnes lets it go. Just wide. Cut it a bit too fine. McInnes another chance. Lets it go. Score! Off the deflection in front of the net. And the Blues have scored 3 power play goals on this 5-minute major penalty. And all of a sudden, everything good Los Angeles has done tonight has been wiped out.
This is amazing. Truly, truly amazing. 3 power play goals, and Turgeon's got the goal. What a deflection again. The LA Kings, though, split up. They separated, and they left a big seam right here. Rob Blake's watching, and it's already in the net. No one touches Turgeon, who's been extremely quiet in this hockey game offensively. And yet now, it's a 3-3 hockey game. Oh, man. And that's still 1:35 left on this 5-minute major to Sean O'Donnell.
Assist to number 2, Al McInnes, and number 44, Chris Pronger. Time of the goal, 11:59.
The Blues get 3 power play goals in exactly 2 minutes.
Oh, my.
So they could have done it with a minor penalty, except the power play wouldn't continue. They take 2 minutes to score 3 power play goals. And all the good work that LA has done over the first 2.5 periods of this hockey game completely wiped out. And they've taken the crowd out of it as well.
I guess so. Well, Rob Blake, I think, just got away with one there. He went over to Campbell and gave him a good right arm, forearm shiver and hammered him.
Well, the frustration level, you have to understand for the Kings, this could be your series right here. Here's Turgeon. That was blocked by Berg. Boy, it hasn't stopped the Kings from hitting, though, and firing bodies at the Blues. Here's Gill. Shot save. We'll see how cool and calm Jamie Storr is now.
The 2-minute penalty on that one. His player, Sean O'Donnell, gets 5. And lights out for the LA Kings. Jamie Storr's had no chance. He really did need to make the save on the... Rhéaume scored the power play goal. He didn't get to feel the puck after that. Then Hull scored right away. Didn't get to feel the puck again after that. Bang, Turgeon scored. And no fault whatsoever of Jamie Storr's. Each time there was guys wide open right in front of him.
And a penalty coming up now. Is a penalty or just a stick touched above the shoulders, and they just whistle it down?
Yep, by LaPerriere. Nothing. LaPerriere, Perreault, and O'Donnell scored. But Joel Quenneville maintained his composure along with the squad. I'm sure they talked things over between periods.
Rolled in, shot, score! It's Terry Yake. 4th power play on this one penalty. And all of a sudden, it's 4-3 St. Louis.
Unbelievable. Shot from the point, stopped by the goaltender Storr, and Terry Yake, who had a good chance early on in this 3rd period and failed to capitalize, comes in after the shot is taken. Post to post, Duchesne, D to D, I should say. Oh, and Jamie Storr just mishandled it. Couldn't get a glove on it, couldn't grab it, couldn't get in the webbing, and it sneaks by. These are the experiences of a young goaltender that you hope you don't see happen.
Or you
go
hope
through it.
You see it in the regular season.
Man,
and not
oh,
here in
man.
a playoff game when you're down 2-0 in the series. 4 power play goals in 3 minutes and 7 seconds. And Sean O'Donnell's penalty will be talked about an awful lot.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. I can't remember seeing something happen so dramatically other than the 79 Stanley Cup semifinals when Don Cherry had too many men on the ice, and there was a hockey world stunned when the Bruins had control of that game. This of less magnitude because it's in the 1st round. But holy smokes.
In a weird sort of way, Jeff Courtnall is the #1 star of this hockey game. It's Courtnall's play that led to the penalty by O'Donnell that has led to 4 unanswered power play goals in 3 minutes and 7 seconds here in the 3rd, and has given the Blues a 4-3 lead. 4 goals on 8 shots.